George Kambosos says it makes most sense to fight Haney next in 80,000 seat stadium in Sydney. Do you agree or not? Let's talk about it.
Push the weight in enough flex. The live is one in the six. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walking, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. He's in a position of power. He is. He's the man of the hour. Boss. George Kambosos Jr. Let's go straight to it. Boxing scene. Kambosos says makes most sense to fight Haney next in $80,000 seat arena stadium in Sydney. Let's read what he says. What figures to be a whirlwind week for Sudden star George Kambosos Jr. will conclude in Las Vegas. The undefeated unified lightweight champion plans to sit ringside for Devin Haney's mandated title defense Saturday night against Joseph Diaz Jr. No easy task. Joseph Jojo Diaz is not coming in to lay down. No easy task. If the favorite Haney retains his WBC lightweight title, Australia's Kambosos considers him the front runner for newly crowned champions first fight of 2022. So he's saying that this is what he wants. He said it before. This is what he wants, and I hope it plays out this way. Whoever Kambosos boxes next, he'll demand that their fight takes place at an outdoor stadium in his hometown of Sydney. You know I'm the kingpin now. Okay, talk your ish, man. I ain't got no problem with it. Talk your ish. Kambosos told BoxingScene.com on Sunday, the afternoon following his split decision upset of Teofimo Lopez in New York. I've got all the belts. He has all of the belts that Teofimo has. He don't have all the belts. Let's be clear. You know, I'm the shot caller. I had to really earn my stripes. My next fight will be in Australia in an 80,000 seat stadium. And yeah, the big names. I think Devin Haney's got to look good this weekend. I will be there to watch. And if he looks good, then we'll sit down, make it work, and let's do it. I always want the best. I want the toughest challenges, and I'll have to continue shocking the world. So I think that makes the most sense. The 28-year-old Kambosos doesn't think Lopez will want an immediate rematch after their grueling 12-round battle at Madison Square Garden's Hulu Theater in New York. Kambosos dropped Lopez in the first round, survived the 10th round knockdown, and outpointed Lopez on two scorecards. Judge Frank Lombardi, 115-111. Good card. And Glenn Feldman, 115-112. He scored 8 rounds for Kambosos, who lost 7 rounds on Judge Don Treller's scorecard, 114-113. I don't want to discuss it. We saw the fight. The 24-year-old Lopez, who was a 10-1 favorite. If you bet money on that, hit me in the comment section. Let me know what you won. If you bet money on Kambosos, let me know what you put up and won. 10-1 favorite. In the days leading up to his mandated defense of IBF 135-pound championship, lost the IBF, WBA, WBC franchise, and WBO belts to Kambosos. Las Vegas, Haney holds the WBC World Lightweight title. Let me read that again for the people in the back. Because it says here that Teofimo Lopez lost the WBC franchise. You remember that belt, the franchise belt that you couldn't lose in the ring? It was a status, appointed status. Why didn't they just make it a trophy? Who knows? But he lost it. Remember, it was non-transferable? Hence the word special status. How did Tio get it from Lomachenko? I don't know. How did Kambosos get it from Tio? I don't know, because I thought it was non-transferable. But funny how rules change for certain people, but whatever. Las Vegas. Haney holds the WBC World Lightweight title, the only championship Kambosos needs to become boxing's fully unified champion in the division. If Lopez isn't interested in the rematch, Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia are the prominent potential opponents for Kambosos if he can't secure a fight against Haney, the Haney-Diaz winner. Haney is the opponent Kambosos wants to fight. I think it makes the most sense, Kambosos said. So we'll have to just sit down and make sure it works. But I'm up for it. I've been saying for a long time, for me, I don't fear nobody. I don't duck and dodge anybody. I'll fight anyone in their hometown. He's done that. But I've already earned my stripes. So now it's time that it reverses and change, and they've got to come to my hometown to do so. I'm not going to disagree with that. All right. It's a good fight, too, because JoJo will come to bring it. Listen, okay, that's the article. The link will be in the description. Here's my opinion. I'm not mad at Kambosos. All right. He was an underdog, 10-1. He was picked to lose by knockout. And he came in and he showed people a lot different. So shout out to George Kambosos Jr. He did his thing. He showed up, he showed out, and he beat Teofimo in his backyard. So with that being said, he says he would like to have Devin Haney in Sydney, $80,000 in $80,000. I keep saying it. $800,000. Let me make sure it's correct. 80,000. I'm sorry, 80,000 seat arena in Sydney, Australia. I'm not fond of Devin Haney traveling, no American fighter traveling abroad under these circumstances, because we know how things are. And I can't help but to keep thinking of Jeff Horn versus Manny Pacquiao. But I know the circumstances were a little different. That was Pacquiao's last fight on the way out. And what was Jeff Horn awarded with after Manny Pacquiao? But we know how that played out. Not to say that this is the same thing, because George Kambosos Jr. is a live dog. And he beat the man who beat the man. The man was Vasyl Lomachenko, who lost to Tio. Tio now lost to Kambosos. So Kambosos can talk his ish. He's entitled to that. I'm not mad at him for that. And he deserves to have a home fight. Devin Haney doesn't duck any smoke. But like I said a while ago on my live stream, Tank is also in the running for that. And Lou DiBella threw names out there like Ryan Garcia. I heard him say Richard Comey. I heard him say Vasyl Lomachenko. Ryan Garcia is a nobody. Oscar De La Hoya told him, hey, Kambosos, how about Ryan? No, Ryan has done nothing but be depressed, have hand surgery, and look like the missing member of Menudo. That's all Ryan Garcia has done. He's done nothing. He sold no seats. Because this is about marketing now. And I hear Kambosos, maximize your dollar, man. You deserve it. This is a business. We understand. All right? So get Ryan out of here. Richard Comey, I don't even know why they're talking about him. No disrespect to him either. But does he sell seats? Are you maximizing your dollar? He's going to provide a tough fight for you, too. No, if you're going to have a tough fight, maximize your dollar. So tell Richard Comey, get that name out of there. Vasyl Lomachenko. He's on the rampage right now. I don't think you want that smoke. But again, no, I'm saying when I say I don't think you want that smoke, I don't think that's another high risk for the low reward. What's the low reward? You're not going to sell out any seats. You're not going to sell as much seats with the other two names, the last two names we're going to mention. Much respect to Vasyl Lomachenko, but how many pay-per-views he sold? And y'all know I hate talking about business, but this is what they're talking about now. This is what he's talking about now. Going to Australia is a business move, and I get it. So since we can't avoid it, let's talk about it. Vasyl Lomachenko is not a pay-per-view star. He's fought in Madison Square Garden, but he's fought in the little room where you just fought, in the Hulu Theater. We know him, but he's coming off. He not coming off of a loss. He's actually coming off of a great win, but he lost to Teofimo. He beat Nakatani. George Kambosos, do you really want that Lomachenko smoke right now? Not saying that you can't win, but that's a hard fight for you, man. And it's a real possibility you could lose to him. So if you're gonna lose, I mean, I'm thinking you're thinking that you could beat everybody, which is good. But if you're going to lose, why not lose while making a big bag? Devin Haney in Sydney is an excellent choice. I don't think you win that, but that's a tough fight for Devin also. All right? What's your other option? Tank Davis. I don't know if Tank is going to go to Sydney and fight you, but I don't think you would. I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know if you would turn down if Tank says, all right, Devin ain't work out for whatever reason. Okay? How about this? Fight Tank. Fight Tank in Vegas. Fight Tank in Atlanta. It sells. You're going to get a decent bag. So Devin for all the marbles in Australia. If by some reason y'all can't come to an agreement, granted he gets past Jojo Diaz, you're looking at Tank. There's money with Devin. There's money with Tank. There's money there. There's danger with those guys, but there's a lot of money there. With Lomachenko, there's danger, but not as much money. With Richard Comey, there's danger, but there's no money. Not the money you can make with the names I just mentioned. With Ryan Garcia, there ain't no danger. And there damn sure ain't no money like that. You'll make a decent amount, but you ain't coming. Ryan Garcia, Richard Comey, Vasyl Lomachenko, or Tank Davis, or Devin Haney. Y'all already know the answer. So the point is, Kambosos is in a great position of power right now. A great position, man. I ain't mad at that guy at all, man. But I agree with what he's saying. Devin don't duck no smoke. Get past Jojo Diaz, sit down and come to terms. And if he can't work it out with Devin, which I hope he does, because all we want is undisputed, right? That's all we want. And if it don't work out with Devin for whatever reason, I think he'll lean towards Tank at 135. That's what I believe. So salute to George Kambosos, though. I'm not crapping on him. Y'all know I hate the business of boxing. I just want to see all these guys fight each other. But, this is business, and this is the atmosphere we're in. Everyone's on social media. We all become business experts. I'm saying, damn that. No sooner than he says he wants Devin Haney, here come Lou DiBella throwing out Ryan Garcia and Richard Comey. And come on, stop. You're trying to maximize your dollar. You're not maximizing your dollar by putting Kambosos in the ring with no Richard Comey, with no Ryan Garcia. Not when you have Tank Davis and Devin Haney available. Stop playing. And Vasyl Lomachenko, high risk, lower reward. There's money in it, but not as much as Tank and Devin Haney. That's my opinion. The link will be in the description. Y'all let me know what you think. Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Catch y'all on the rebound. Move!